Hello and welcome to a Build with Bear bonus stream. My name is Pat Bear. I'm here to watch some computer wrestling with all of you. I'm throwing the Bear Cave, the Lego, the Scythe emote, and the Tier 2 Blue emote. If you're currently a subscriber, you can reply with those emotes. If you're not yet a subscriber, you can say hi or use other people's emotes or just be a lurker. But I do want to hear from you if you feel like it. Tonight's agenda. It is a bonus stream. It's Tuesday. Welcome, Aristophan. Welcome, Oliku. Welcome, Arctic Sloth. Hey, I've been making soup while all this wrestling is going on. Hell yeah, make that soup. So, wrestling, that is what's happening tonight. During the week-long Thanksgiving sales that were going on, I picked up WWE 2K22 for a percentage of its original asking price. And I did that for one reason and one reason only. To do CPU versus CPU matches. Hey, Pat, says Lord Crashin, time to see the results of way too much work required to do this. Yes, that is true. Because to do this, you don't just go into the quick match. Select two people, set them both the CPU, go in, set your match type, and then just press play. We've got to spectate matches within my GM mode in WWE 2K22. And those matches you can only do 3 at a time. So I have an 8-match card here. So I had to do 3 weeks of matches. And I had to get all of these, because every wrestler on this card tonight, with the exception of one, is a user-created upload of a fictional person, be it from movies, television, animation, and there's a mascot character. So I got all of them in. And then I had to create a custom draft and only select those. And then player 2, because I had to go through the draft for 2 different people, myself and my opponent in the draft. And then I had to give them real wrestlers. Now, I did, unfortunately, an issue that comes in is not every wrestler in the draft is available to you every time. So there was one wrestler I couldn't draft. So I had to, or one creator character. So I ended up recruiting a real wrestler who is in our main event, but she was, at the time of them making the video game, a WWE employee. She is no longer a WWE employee. So I can say that no one wrestling on the card tonight works for WWE. So at least I can say that. Anyway, it was a fun match. Also, we get to see the difference between a created character and a character that's in the game naturally. And I think that's kind of fun to look at, because I don't imagine everybody here is super familiar with what's happening in WWE 2K22. Outside of like looking at animated GIFs or short videos on Twitter of glitches. Tonight, I can report the CPUs are pretty smart. I set their intelligence to be like their game sense to be pretty good. I dug in a subreddit, and there was a long argument back and forth between a lot of people about what the best settings were, and I went with a consensus. There is a point in one of these matches where characters are just very bad at using objects. We'll get to that. Also, I will just flat out tell you that one of the matches I set up as a TLC match, which is tables, ladders, and chairs, where tables, ladders, and chairs are all legal. For some reason, the game added another rule to the match, and we'll get to it when we get there, which I did not pick for that, and I was very surprised, because all these matches have been pre-recorded because I don't trust the video game to not crash. And it also was annoying to set them up, so I just set them up ahead of time and recorded them. So they're all going to be in video format. I just have 8 videos. Again, we have a match card of 8. The other thing about making them all pretty smart is that the longest match is 10 minutes, including intros. The shortest match comes in at just under 6 minutes, including introductions. So by making them smart so that they didn't like I don't want a tables match where neither character will go and get a table, right? They got to get tables. We got table matches. They got to go get a table. So I wanted to make them smart enough to do that. I talked about this last night on stream. The last thing I'll say is a preamble. A thing that I meant to do that did not happen was I wanted to have a Hell in a Cell match because I could choose to have a Hell in a Cell match, and I thought, ooh, what if one of these matches was Hell in a Cell? That would be really cool. Unfortunately, they broke through the cage because Hell in a Cell it's not escape the cage or anything like that. It is a pinfall or submission within the ring, but the ring is surrounded by a cage that's also covered, preventing you from escaping. They broke through it, and then they wouldn't get back in. So they were just fighting on the apron, or not the apron, the aisle for like 15 minutes. And I was like, this is funny. And then it became not funny. So I got rid of that match, and that's not included tonight. So there's no Hell in a Cell match. But this card does feature some regular one-on-one matches, a tag team Extreme Rules match, which basically just means it's a hardcore match. A tables match, a one-on-one Extreme Rules match, a TLC match, which added another stipulation that I was not expecting. Our semi-main event is for the NXT title because I booked the NXT group with our champion taking on his first defense, and our main event is the NXT Women's title, which does feature an actual wrestler as the challenger because I made another wrestler the champion. What's up, Harold? Happy to have you here. So now that I have explained pretty much all of the nonsense I had to go through to get all this, we'll get going. Audio might be a little low. Please let me know because I had to make sure that we didn't hear the music that plays in between everything. The music that plays as the wrestlers make their entrance should not trip up anything. But just the background licensed music they have would get me demonetized on YouTube, and then also might be a problem here on Twitch. Who knows? So I painstakingly went through that. There is ring announcing, but there is no commentary because I'm the commentary team. It's just a one-man commentary team. I'm your Joey Styles tonight, but not actually actual Joey Styles because he's bad. He's a bad person. He's a good announcer, but not a great person. Our opening bout tonight will be a traditional match by pinfall, submission, count out, or disqualification. And it is Optimus Prime versus Saitama, a.k.a. One Punch Man, which is a rivalry that everyone is talking about. Everybody is so excited to see this. Finally, they meet in the ring. Gotta pause this here. I gotta turn up the volume in there. Okay. So we're gonna go to. Oh, also, to save money because it costs in-game currency to book matches. I have every match takes place in the original location you can use, which is a shitty gymnasium. So every match tonight will be in a shitty gymnasium in various towns because they just make up where they are. Our first bout will be in Newark, New Jersey. Incredible card, right? That's only our first. We're starting with a great one here, but that's only our first match of the night. Okay, so let me know if I need to increase audio, but I think audio will be good here. But let me know, or maybe audio will be too loud. I don't know. But we'll go to game, and here we go now. So we should. This is Optimus Prime.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, weighing in at 241 pounds, Daddy.
I guess instead Optimus Prime was something you probably couldn't get, so he just went with the creator. I don't know who did it. Just went with Daddy, because you can't always get the names you want the announcer to say. You just do your best. But this is Optimus Prime, and Optimus Prime is ripped and for some reason an asshole. I don't know why they went with this ring entrance where Optimus Prime is just taunting the crowd, but yeah. Optimus Prime, I guess maybe doesn't like flashing lights. Daddy Optimus indeed. Yes, the Twitter handles are also very good. Everyone who made these did a great job, I will say. There's no duds in any of these created characters. There were a few I would have liked to download, but I would have had to buy DLC to make the costumes work, and I refused to do that. Indeed. All right, and then the challenger. You know him as Captain Baldy, or Caped Baldy, I'm sorry, Caped Baldy. The Strong Man, Saitama, a.k.a. One Punch Man. One Pinch, There's One Punch Man. Look, let me tell you right now. This Saitama, the top of his head looks a little too much like Charlie Brown, but other than the top of his head, this is a fantastic Saitama. The gear is perfection. The head is weird. And, like the top of the head is odd. Well, yep, checking the rests here. Saitama does not wrestle with the cape, which is smart. All right, we got a lock up here. And just punch right to the face. It does look kind of like a ball cap. You're not wrong. All right, just some big two hands to the back here. And then, all right, going for the wrist control here. And then, yeah, a little splash there. 1, 2, nope, not yet. The eyes are pretty real. Oh, okay, going up to the second rope. A taunt for Saitama already. And nobody home. I don't know how Saitama missed that, but he did. All right, then another punch, a lock up here, and then just punch to the throat and clubbing blows to the back. Optimus is incredibly shiny. You're not wrong. A bald is beautiful sign in the crowd, which is fantastic. All right, we got a choke there. Submission hold there. We missed. The ref was in the way. And then, ooh, nice. Nice slam there. Backbreaker there. And then, yeah, then just wrenching the arm. Picked up and, oh, nice. Very nice. And now Optimus Prime going for the knees. Just stomping both legs. And then, oh, that's a kick to the gut, but that looked a little low. Daddy Prime, yes, indeed. All right, knee to the gut, lock up again. Lots of lockups in this match. This is a traditional, regular rules pinfall submission, count out or disqualification for a victor. Okay, thrown to the outside. Now Optimus Prime following on the ring apron, the hardest part of the ring. And, ooh, drops him right on the edge there. And then going for another submission hold here. Ooh, twisting the arm. And then a stomp that misses. Picked up. And then, oh, that is a German suplex right there. Release German suplex. Or not release, just German suplex. Twisting the arms. Getting him down to the ground. And then just stomping. Oh, yeah. Yes, I chose NXT with William Regal being my GM because why wouldn't I do that? Oh, a little head of steam there with a shoulder tackle and then going up the top rope. And Saitama, big elbow drop from the top. Saitama, 1, 2, no. One Punch Man cannot get it done here. All right, getting him up. And then, okay, just some punches, some elbows, I should say. No punches. And then that's a float over right there. And then going for the pin there. 1, 2, 3. Well, that looked like 3 to me, but referee counted 2. All right. Sizing each other up. Toss there. Saitama quick. Not quick enough there, though. All right, picking him back up. Got other plans? Nope. Optimus Prime back in control here. Oh, blocked that punch. I would not get into a punch fight with One Punch Man. I'll tell you that. Saitama just clubbing blows here to the back. Just really working on the back. And then a kick, just for good measure. All right, setting up a submission hold here. He's got his knee across the back there as he's wrenching up the chin. This is a fantastic submission hold here. Really close to the ropes, though, because a rope break could have easily happened there by Optimus Prime. Oh, spinning punch there. That could do it. Oh, Saitama's up to the top here, and elbow dropping, nobody home. Had it scouted. Optimus Prime got the neck. Ooh, picking him up here, and then nice, excellent. I do not know the name of that move, but it was cool. Optimus Prime getting ready here. Scoop, and ooh, off the ring ropes there. Goozled. Bunch of kicks here. I'm doing good. Thanks for being here. Thanks for joining us. This is our opening bout of our card of 8 matches. Okay, Saitama picks him up, slams him down, and goes to pick him up again. Nope. Goes back to the well here with that move. This could do it, though. 1, 2, 3. Oh, another 2 count. Yeah, Saitama... Look, I didn't create any of these moves that pick the moves for them. I didn't edit any moves. I just downloaded good user-created characters. There's our punch, and that red light tells you that we can't see it, but Optimus Prime is bleeding. Picks him up, hoists him up, and... Oh, flapjack there to take him down. And then go into the well one more... Nope. Optimus Prime slams him. And then... Oh, submission hold. All right. This is the, rope break. Both these wrestlers, this is too close to the ropes, Optimus. Another rope break. You gotta drag him, Optimus. I mean, you know, he's making good covers here. Good pin attempts, but not working out. Optimus Prime takes him back up. Okay, takes him down. Oh, okay. Got him in the sharpshooter. No, not the sharpshooter. This is a variation of it. Ooh, punishing. I thought it was the sharpshooter, but it was not. Optimus setting up Saitama, and then not doing anything because... okay, setting up. Here we go. There we go. Will he tap? Saitama in the middle of the ring at this point, struggling, not making a move anywhere, just kind of feeling things out. And no, for whatever reason, Optimus Prime says, I'm not going to win this way. I'll go for a regular pin. 2... No. Weird that didn't work, Optimus. Oh, okay. Getting him back up. Oh, no. Dragging the arm. Just now working on the arms again. Working on the connection to the shoulder. Big splash there. Standing splash from Saitama. Doing it again. Another standing splash. Really trying to take him out there. All right, Saitama. Ooh, big punches. Big punches from Saitama there. And then just punch to the face. Flowing blows to the back. Double handle. Double axe handle there. And then Saitama preps him. Optimus is seemingly oh, no. Now he's going to pick him up. Okay. Oh, and now just elbows to the face. And then go into the well one more time with this move that I do not know the name of. Takes a while to get to that pin, though. 1, 2, 3. That'll do it. Your winner, Saitama. Also, we just got rated by Xandra. Xandra just watched Saitama pin Optimus Prime. What a perfect time to come in. One punk man, because punch is not a thing you could have the announcer say. What's up, Raiders? Welcome to an interesting stream from your friend Pat Bear. We'll let this play out here. Apparently, this was in my GM mode. They judged this match as dull. This was apparently not a good match. Thank you. I appreciate that. Welcome, everybody. I'm going to jump to this monitor here for a second, or this scene. Hi, I'm Pat Bear. The emotes you might see in chat there from Aristofan put the emotes in there. All of these emotes were made by Xandra, which we really appreciate the work that she put into my many fucking cool emotes. 3 of which are just me as things, which is just very lovely. Tonight's stream is in WWE 2K22, which he did look a little Ancient One-ish. WWE 2K22 I got on sale for the Thanksgiving holiday, American Thanksgiving. So I decided that I should do some CPU versus CPU matches because those are fun. Because why would I want to play this video game when instead I can just do commentary of wrestling matches with anime characters and video game characters and one real actual wrestler who used to be in WWE but is currently in AEW. So I recorded some matches in advance because the way to do it, I already explained it on stream, so I'm not going to go fully in it. It's not easy to do CPU versus CPU matches. You have to go through a lot of bullshit to get it to work. So I just did that bullshit before the stream started. Because it's very annoying to set up drafts and draft in custom characters, and it's like you have a budget, and it's a whole process that's annoying. So instead, I just recorded a bunch of matches, and we're going to get into a tag team Extreme Rules match, which is basically just a hardcore match. And I won't tell you who the people are because they have entrances. The last one I did just because kind of like a, hey, here's the ridiculousness of this. Well, I appreciate that, Xandra. The Me is Things is fun. Bear Cave, I felt like I needed the Bear Cave. And then also, it's a good button to hand out in person, of which I found some Bear Cave buttons recently. All right, let's get back into it. And then we'll get the intros. We always do the intros because they're very fun. Oh, no, that did not work. So hold on. For some reason, that green screened on me. That happens now and again. I'm using VLC, and VLC is great, except when it isn't. There we go. Okay, so this is in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, for some reason. And yes, we have Spider-Man, specifically Tom Holland's Spider-Man, is in this tag team match. So we've got movie Spider-Man here. Tom Holland with the Tony Stark glasses. Tom Holland is here. He is one half of a tag team tonight in this Extreme Rules match. Tom Holland at Tom Holland. So I didn't make any of these characters, and some people did an unbelievably good job. The Spider-Man. Yes. It's an Extreme Rules match, which means it's not a traditional tag match, which means all four competitors can fight at the same time, which means you don't have the problem of CPUs not understanding how to tag one another. So it solves a huge problem by making Extreme Rules. So we got Spider-Man Tom Holland here. Some of these intros feel very long, but we're going to include them because the match is actually not that long. Surprisingly, this was the first one that I recorded, and I was like, "Oh, I might have made the CPU too smart." But after doing 8 of these, technically 9, because there's the lost one, they're not as smart as you think they would be. Let's be real. Yeah, this intro is just so long, and I didn't skip it because I was afraid I was going to skip all the intros because I don't know. Yes, this is a high school gym. This is like a nice high school gym. That is the default location, and I didn't feel like spending money on a better one. It's Goku. It's some battle damage. Call Me T, which I do not understand. I have to imagine Call Me T is the person... Z, the Chosen One. It's Battle Damage Goku. Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku. A.K.A. not me. Not Tier 2 emote me. And for some reason, Goku is an asshole. They gave him the asshole entrance. I don't know why. Yeah, Goku is threatening the audience, and I don't know why. Goku definitely is battle damaged here, and I don't know why. We'll never find out. The boots and pants are perfect, like unbelievably perfect. Also, he has a bloody hand from punching people, I assume. And some weird choices were made on this Goku. I'll say that. The hair is unbelievably great. It's a perfect shade of blue. I love that his eyes and eyebrows are blue. And your first challenger. Taking them on. Uh-oh. It's this is a sus.
From Washington, weighing in at 156.
It's an We think this might be an imposter, gang. S-U-S. The Red Among Us is here. Wearing a backpack. Looking real swole. Real dramatic here. This is one of the most popular downloads in WWE 2K22. Like, I was looking for anime and video game characters and stuff, but this was just in most popular. This was next to, like, AEW wrestlers, like custom wrestlers, and WWE legends that aren't in the game yet. Was also this Among Us, and I was like, yeah, I'm going with that. Yes. Oh, no, he's hot. Yep. And then, of course, joining the sus imposter is the biggest heel in the entire NXT roster. An unbelievable menace with style, though. It's Dio. Look out. It's fucking Dio. Dio Brando is here. It's Dio. It's Dio, sponsored by Snickers for some reason. Dio was wearing a Snickers headband, and I don't know why. His jaw is very strong. Dio climbs over the top rope. Everyone makes way for Dio and his Iron Sheik boots, because those are the closest boots that I guess they could pick. So they pick the boots that Iron Sheik wears, which is a choice. It's a very good Dio. He does have a hunger. You're not wrong. Yeah, he's sponsored. So this is an Extreme Rules match, which means no tags. All four compete at the same time. Oh, we got a suplex there. Our audio seems to be a little bad here, so I'm going to turn it down a little bit here. We got some punches to the face. It's pretty even here. This is frantic because it is not a tag match or a traditional tag match, being Extreme Rules. So, sus, our imposter moves really well here. Ooh, that's just a kick to the nuts. Spider-Man trying to do some lucha. Dio's having none of the lucha moves. Just a DDT from Dio. Goku picks him up there. Okay, yeah. Ooh, there's some lucha. Of course, Spider-Man. Wow, that's a beautiful moonsault from Goku. Dio taking a lot of abuse here from Spider-Man. Goku with just a lot of punches and slaps. Elbows to the face, or the helmet. Goku, obviously a skilled martial artist. Dio has set up Spider-Man. And, there's knees to the back here. And then, another knee there. No teamwork in this match, unfortunately. Bad teamwork. Nobody's bailing each other out. Oof. It's anyone's game here. Ooh, kick to the back. Goku is in a bad position, folks. Goku, taking a lot of abuse. But Dio also doing a lot of punishment here. Tom Hardy. And then Bulldog. Bulldog from Dio. Oof. And for some reason, Dio is going to the outside for perhaps a weapon. This is a... Oh God. Dio has a sledgehammer. Dio is using a sledgehammer on Spider-Man. Dio is hitting Spider-Man with a sledgehammer to the knee. Oh, and then a kick to the face, and I believe Dio is busted open here. The sledgehammer. Ooh, nobody home for that. But we got a submission hold. We've got a submission. Is he gonna tap? Goku fucking taps. That's right. That's how this goddamn match ended. Goku tapped out, of all people. Goku tapped out to the red imposter. That's how this fucking match ended. Goku tapped. And the sledgehammer is the only weapon used in the whole thing. And it was used by Dio on Spider-Man. But Goku was just like, nope, get me out of this. And apparently this is a mediocre match by the viewers of this, the NXT viewers. Oh man, like I said, I tried to make the CPU characters. I did my best to make the CPU smart, right? It does unfortunately mean that they aren't putting on the best show. They're putting on like the fastest match they can. So sometimes they screw up because every wrestler screws up. There are botches that exist and storyline and all that storytelling, I should say. But it does mean that like that match, there was no time. That match was almost as long as the intros. The intros were about 3 minutes and change, and the match was 5. So, ugh. But also, Lord Crescent, I would agree, this was more fun than the first match, Optimus Prime versus One Punch Man, which was like longer, like 2 minutes longer, but like felt that 2 minutes you could feel it. There's no good answer to this. It's all over the place. It's also a WWE game, and they took I want to stress this. They took a year off between putting out games. There was no game last year, and it's still a big mess. Yes, so you're right, Lord Christian. In the eyes of the audience, this was a better match because it created a rivalry where the opening match was boring. I don't know. All right, let's get into our next match here. This will be our first match in the women's division here in NXT. And this is just a traditional match here. This is a match of I will call this was an accident. This is the match of women who are minor or supporting, not minor, supporting characters in the anime they're in, but should be the main character in their own story. These are really like fan favorite characters. We'll say that. These are fan favorite characters in here. So we'll jump to that. Oh, nope. That for some reason that I'm just getting a green screen a lot here. Or it's like a blue screen basically. Let's try this. Here we go. We're back in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Back in the same gymnasium. It's Allenby. It's Allenby from G Gundam, everybody. LNB. Allenby Beardsley from G Gundam. Allenby. Yep, it's Allenby from G Gundam. Allenby in the Noble Gundam, which is a Sailor Gundam, like a Sailor Scout Gundam. Allenby, a fan favorite character from G Gundam, an incredibly problematic anime. But Allenby is not one of the major characters in it, but she's important to the story. And her challenger in this one-on-one match. Oh, that's right. It's fucking Sailor Jupiter, everybody, with the Triple H entrance. Mwah, perfect choice by the person that created this character for the game. Sailor Jupiter doing the Triple H entrance because Sailor Jupiter is indeed the powerhouse on the Sailors team. Indeed. Right? Hey, Lashbrook, welcome. Yes, Lord Crashing, then this will be a long intro from Sailor Jupiter, who does have, she doesn't have the whole headband, because, tiara, that just isn't going to be in the game. So they did just give her, the part of it. The fake Twitter handles are always really good. So, we'll see this in the main event. The creative wrestler hair is actually, in many instances, better than the hair in the actual video game. Our main event, actual real wrestler in the game made by WWE, the development team, is worse than most of the hair done by the created wrestlers. It's unbelievable. Look, hair's going to clip through clothes. That's just going to happen in a wrestling game. But the people who are wearing belts later, the belts don't clip, and it's actually really impressive that it doesn't. Yes, Triple H hair was like your like peak. All right, so we got Alan B there, and we got Sailor Jupiter. And, okay, immediately going for a power bomb. Oh, picks her up. No, that is a neck breaker. Anita then back in the neck here. Sailor Jupiter, obviously the stronger of the two, but if Alan... Oh, Luthez press and then just punches to the face. You can see that Sailor Jupiter has a lot of Triple H moves and Stone Cold moves. Okay, setting up. Alan B... oof, oof, oof. Just a spike head right to the hardest part of the ring. All right, going here to stretch her out. Just like really do some damage here to the arm. Whip that arm. This is a regular match, so you'd have to be careful of the 10 count. The referee could be lenient, but nope, moving back to the ring. And then taunting. Just taunting. And Alan B off the second rope somehow manages to connect with that. If Alan B goes berserker, like she does in the anime, this will be over pretty quick. That is her demon persona, is going berserk. Kick into the side there. Ooh, just a kick to the face. And then just wrist control here. Grabbing the other wrist. Oh, ooh, that's finger manipulation there. She is pulling those fingers apart. And then, ooh, double stomp to the back. Like I said, sorry I'm late. I got home late. Watched Chainsaw Man and decided to rewatch the last Bochi. Nice. Ooh, just lots of kicks. I mean, Bochi is good, so I understand. Alan B's in charge here. Ooh, no. That is a shot to the midsection here. And then, ooh, just a punch to the face. Lock up. Finger spots are tough to look at. Alan B is one of the many exes of Jupiter. All right, we got the pin there. I mean, look. G Gundam is about the power of love. And then also there's a character that's definitely in love with another character that just understands that that's not going to happen. And that's Alan B. Alan B is the definitely, ooh, kick to the back. Alan B definitely loved and lost. But how are you going to compete with Rain? I mean, how are you going to compete with Rain? She's the best girl. Alan B going up here. And then, oh, nice. That wasn't, good effort here by Alan B. Ooh, just a kick to the fucking face and then goes for a pin there. 1, 2, lights out for Sailor Jupiter. And that is it. A kick to the face was all it took for Alan B with would someone say, surprising upset here. Taking out Sailor Jupiter. No replays in these, unfortunately. We don't get a replay of that. You'll just have to go back and watch it on your own. But yeah, Alan B takes the win there. Alan B. Beardsley representing Neo Switzerland? Or Neo Sweden? I cannot remember. Neo Sweden. And yeah, the audience disappointed in that match. Which I can't blame them. People would have thought this would have broken the 20-minute mark and maybe had to go into a judge's decision or, a no contest, a Broadway. But, sorry, need a little water there. But Alan B certainly giving it her all, making her stand there. We do love to see it. Okay, we're going to be at our third match here. Yeah, okay, that looks good. Our next match is indeed, I wouldn't call this next match a grudge match. It is another anime character versus anime character, because I got a lot of anime characters out there, which is great. A lot of people working on anime characters. We love to see it. Our next bout will be a tables match. So no referee. No disqualifications. The only way to win is to put your opponent through a table. And I chose the smallest people possible. The smallest characters that were created in the custom characters that were created that had something to do with my criteria. I went with the smallest possible in this match. So we'll get into that now. Let's see. Did that work? Nope. Damn. I don't know what's going on. I have to hit stop every time for this, unfortunately, which I hate. All right, let's try it now. Okay, we're back in Newark, New Jersey for this bout. making her way to the ring. This is another in the women's division. Oh, yeah. It's Anya. It's Anya Folger. Anya Folger in her school uniform here. Looking pumped and ready to go. Woo, woo, woo. You know it. Anya just like styling, profiling. Incredibly confident because Anya is a psychic. So she knows all the moves that her opponent can do. Anya Foster wearing cat ears. There's a table outside the ring. We got tables. Anya clearly a fan favorite. Can Anya put someone through a table? If she gets thrown into a table, will it break? We won't know until we see the match. I believe these motions are from one of the Street Profits. I believe. I don't know. I haven't gone through all that. She is very small. And her challenger coming out to Miz's theme, which could get me demonetized on YouTube later. I might have to just edit out this part of the video, so you might see this later. Good night. Thank you, Harold. Appreciate that. Thanks for coming out. It's Dawn from Pokemon. Dawn has my favorite fake Twitter handle, which is Generation 4. Because that's what their generation she's from, is the 4th gen. It's Dawn. It's Dawn with the Mrs. entrance music. This is an excellent Dawn. It's Dawn. And Dawn is doing some real fun Ricochet style. So it's the Miz's entrance music and Ricochet's entrance, which is great for Dawn. Dawn's sensical. But yeah, it's Dawn versus Anya. It's the smallest people on my roster of wrestlers, and I thought it'd be funny to put them in a tables match. Because even the idea of each of them getting a table into the ring is funny to me. Not that you have to do in the ring. Yes, some people do excellent work, and I really appreciate them. Okay, for the display controls will go away there, and I apologize, it was there. Ooh, okay, that was somehow a bulldog off the second rope. That looked weird. Just punches to the face. No disqualification here. Dawn already punching Anya. This is going to be a brutal, kick to the back. A brutal match here. Again, Anya understands, can read people's minds. That headbutt had nobody home. I don't know why. It really messed up. A lockup here. Anya. DDT from Anya. Anya understands what wrestling moves could be, but can she do them? That is a really nice suplex there. And then just set up here for, I don't know what. Oh, just kicks to the midsection. Another kick to midsection. And then, clothesline, assisted clothesline there. Sizing her up. Anya is sizing her up for, is it a suplex? No. Knees, and another clothesline, taking her down. Anya is heading for a table. She is kicking the table legs closed and sliding the table into the ring and then getting in the ring and then attacking Dawn again. Not setting up the table here. Just really going after the neck and face of this. And then going for a second table. Again. Kind of morphed through that table for a second there. And then setting up. Why did she need two tables? I don't know. Kicks. Just kicks to the knee there. Kicks to the midsection. And then, another kick, taking her down. Dawn. Why is Dawn leaving the ring? I don't know. What is she getting? Oh, she's getting a third table? Why is she getting a third table? I don't know. I told you. I tried to make this smart. Oh, Anya has a table set up and the table is down. I tried to make the CPUs smart, but lots of chops from Dawn here. Dawn has a table set up, and the table is down. Nobody's using tables. The tables are out. Anya, lovely delayed drop kick there. Setting up a table in the corner. Instead of setting up the legs for the table, Anya is setting the table up in the corner here. That's a very smart move. Picking up your opponent not as easy, but what if you bulldogged it? Oh, nope. Jawbreaker, punch to the face, Off the second rope. Nobody home there, Dawn. I don't know how you didn't catch that. This is beautiful here. Lovely slam. And the roll through. Second time of this slam. Yes, that really takes it out of your opponent. The tables are so huge compared to these young ladies. Okay, so just punch there. And then swings. Whips her into the table. Does not break, though. She's too small for that. So, pick her up. And Anya wins. Anya wins with a half and half suplex through the table. And god damn it, I just realized, even though I feel so silly. I'm like, there's no replay. This isn't live. I recorded these matches. Of course there's a replay. I can just rewind the video. What the fuck is wrong? Like, I'm sorry. I'm having a head desk moment here. There is replay. I can do whatever the fuck I want. I recorded them. Oh boy. All right, we're going to replay. Let's go back here. Yeah, tonight only. No. We're going to see that. So she does try to do the whip into the. She tries to do a whip into the table, but Dawn is not heavy enough to go through it, or Dawn maybe even stops herself. So Anya has to improvise. You see there that did not work. So then Anya figure out what I'm going to do here. Pick her up, turn her around, half and half, right into there, right through the table, making Anya our victor there. I can't believe that I can just replay things. Why didn't I think of that until now? So there's Anya Foster. Apparently with the Bo Leave entrance, which I did. That's what the entrance she has. She's got the Bo Dallas. And of course it says Believe in Me instead of Bo Leave in Me. You need a special version of VLC for replays, right? I gotta do it manually. Yeah, this is the Bo Leave. Bo Dallas. But yeah, Anya, our champion here, or winner of the match. Audience did not enjoy this match. So one of the reasons why the audience doesn't enjoy things is you get challenges of things that you need to do in your matches to make the audience happy, and I didn't do any of those. I just booked the matches I wanted because I don't care, because I'm not doing a full season of, I'm not doing like 11 weeks of matches. I'm just making this thing. So I don't care about that. All right. So I'm not going to try to jump from video to video here. Because I'm just getting I have to stop. For some reason, I have to stop the videos every time and then pause them, and then it'll work. And I don't know why VLC is being annoying, but they are. So there you go. They paid hundreds of dollars for 3-minute matches, right? Yeah, the matches are short. You're not wrong. Maybe the audience would like longer matches. I don't know. I also don't really care because I don't care about this fictional audience. I care about you, the actual audience. I do want to say a wrestling related thing that I want to explain to you right now while I have a moment here. I have the next match set up, but we're halfway through our card. So I want to take a moment to kind of talk about another thing real briefly, if I can, if you'll allow me. You may have seen on Twitter today a bunch of dumb stuff. But among that dumb stuff, you may have seen that certain members of the game's press or game's media found themselves being followed by John Cena. And it's weird, right? Because you're like, why is John Cena following game press people? I mean, I think that Khalif, Adams is great, but why is John Cena following him? And I'll answer that, because John Cena has been following me for a number of years on Twitter. Now, has John Cena ever liked any of my tweets or interacted with my tweets? No. John Cena doesn't respond to... John Cena doesn't use Twitter the way a lot of people use Twitter, like a service. John Cena uses Twitter as a place to post contractual obligation messages about movies and things that he's in, and also weird messages of self-empowerment. That is what John Cena does on Twitter. But John Cena has a thing. I don't know why he does this. I'll never probably know. If he does a project with someone, like a movie or a TV show or something, he will probably telling his assistant. I don't know. Someone with the John Cena account will go to that person's Twitter, the person they're working with, and follow everyone they're following. I didn't know. I assumed that John Cena was following me from years ago because Bobby Moynihan follows me. Because I've been friends with Bobby for a decade and a half now, for years and years and years. And Bobby and John Cena were in a movie together. So I think that that's when it happened. Pretty recently, a bunch of my comedy friends and people who aren't comedy people anymore but used to be, that all were being followed by my buddy Eric Appel, all got followed by John Cena. And then eventually Eric was like telling people why John Cena was following them, and it was like, oh, thank God, because he does that. So Cena is did some kind of project with Eric, who is the director of the Weird Al documentary, mockumentary. And for some reason, Cena and Appel were in the same vicinity. So a former or current video game person is doing something with John Cena because John Cena is now following video game people. I believe he's following John Drake today. So John just checks out who Pat follows for new ideas, right? The John Cena skin was in the Fortnite store again yesterday. What better time to push for engagement? So it could be that he met Nick Chester. Nick Chester, who I don't know if Nick still works on Fortnite, but for a long time Nick was doing his part of his Epic job. Nick Chester, formerly of Harmonix, now at Epic, was working on Fortnite stuff. So it's totally possible that all of this is just people that Nick Chester follows. That could be the commonality. And it hadn't occurred to me that maybe it is people that it's something to do with Epic. I don't know. I can't tell you. It is very weird that John Cena just has his account follow people. Like it's very strange. I don't know why he does it. I want to see how many yeah. So I'm gonna look this up real quick here. We'll get back to this. It's wrestling and weird, and I want to talk about it later. So John Cena joined Twitter in May of 2010. John Cena follows me. He has 14 million followers, but he follows 494,000 people. So John Cena doesn't use Twitter. John Cena has a Twitter. I do think that he does tweet at some famous people sometimes or he tells people to tweet at them. But I don't think he's ever read one of my tweets. But he has followed me for a long time. And it is very silly. Yeah, so he follows people that don't follow him, is the thing. Because he just has his account follow people that other people follow, and I don't know why he does it. Because a lot of people, they do it for the follow backs. Like Dana Carvey followed me before I followed Dana Carvey, because he was just... somebody that set up his account was just following a lot of comedians. Tay Diggs, you might remember that Tay Diggs account just followed a ton of people to get follow backs to build your followers. But John Cena has 14 million followers, so he doesn't need to do that. It's weird. No, you have to have. I'm sure there's a bot that does it for you, but I don't know. Right? Well, hopefully someday I'll work with John Cena, and a lot of people that I follow will suddenly join in. Our next match is a standard match. No, I'm sorry. Ooh, my apologies. The following contest is an Extreme Rules match. That is basically a hardcore match. Anything goes. No countouts, no disqualifications. It is a grudge match of, it's a shonen grudge match. We've got a lead of a very popular long-running shonen show and the second or third of a very popular show, and one of the best. The character you're about to see here legitimately has one of the best custom created characters I've ever seen. It's very, very good. We're going to go to it now. All right, so let me get this video started. Here we go. We're in Chicago, Illinois for this match. This is Extreme Rules. It's Inosuke from Demon Slayer. Look how fucking good this Inosuke is. How the fuck did that happen? This Inosuke is so goddamn good. Every part of it is good. The mask is good. The pants are good. The sash is good. It's unbelievable. Also, very lucha style here from Inosuke. Does not have his swords, but of course he doesn't have his swords. They wouldn't look right anyway. Here in this, again, this nice gymnasium. And again, I said this was a battle. Oh, you know it's a battle of your shonen. It's Luffy. It's not great face Luffy. I don't know. It's King. I don't know what they were going for there. Luffy is great except for the face. The face is not good on this Luffy. But the X on the chest is really well done. The jacket and pants and shoes. The hat. Obviously, the hat is fantastic. The hat is so good. But the face is not right. But that's a tough transition to make. There are a bunch of One Piece characters done in this game. A lot of people did some One Piece stuff. Realistic to anime Luffy would be nightmare fuel. Yes. All right, we got again. Oh, already bloody affair here with those knees. Inosuke. Oh, picking him up for the. Ooh, lovely suplex there. And Inosuke wasted no time going to the top rope here. Big crossbody splash there. And then moonsault, beautiful moonsault off the ropes there. And then, ooh, just going after the hand here. Obviously, Inosuke does not want to deal with Gumma Gumma no punches or Gumma Gumma no kicks. And we're getting there. Here's some Gumma Gumma no kicks right there. And some Gumma no punches. Inosuke with his own punches. He, hopping over. Nice. Beautiful. Beautiful maneuvering. Obviously, Inosuke, his instincts carry him in the ring. Oh, lining up. Doing a little taunt there. Getting some lineups for. Ooh. Oh, picked up, though. Ooh, that was a knee breaker. Thought it was going to be a power bomb. Drops him on his knees. This is Extreme Rules, and Luffy is going for a weapon. Luffy has a chair. Inosuke jumps down directly into chair shots. Terrible move from Inosuke. Yes, Luffy does get wrecked in the beginning. That last chair shot missed somehow. Inosuke did punch the chair. And then fireman's carry to a punch. That is a Gumma Gumma no punch right there from Luffy. And then, just kick there. Kicked right to the gut. Now Inosuke has the chair. Unloading across the... Oh, that's a headshot there. Oh. And then to the knee there. Knee right to the face. I don't know if the pig head is helping Inosuke or hurting Inosuke. We don't know. This is our second shortest match, folks, just so you know. Luffy is now taunting to increase his power in the middle of the ring here. Luffy getting cocky, enjoying it. Allowing Inosuke to get back into the ring here. And then, ooh, misses with that punch. But those elbows connect. Yep. And then, ooh, beautiful. Go for the pin there. 1, 2. No. Luffy says no thank you. Again, I should stress, this is only slightly longer than the Anya Dawn match here. Our last match. Ooh. Nobody home there. And Bulldog. That is a second rope assisted Bulldog. Inosuke up the top again. And big splash from Inosuke, who does not go for the pin, though. And just instead kicks Luffy in the fucking back. Now some educated kicks and punches here. Inosuke doing great without his swords. Punch to the head. Drop kick down to the outside. Again, this is an Extreme Rules match here, folks, so we can't go to the outside. We can use weapons. They've only used a chair. One chair. All right, tosses him back in the ring. Didn't like the outside anymore. Inosuke turns him over and then goes for a pin. 1, 2. No. Luffy took all that count there. It says no. Picking him up. Luffy is busted open. At some point, Luffy did get hurt there and is bleeding from the face. Ooh, there's an elbow there. Adjust the hat. Oh, another elbow. It must have been all these elbows here. Kicks to the leg. Oh, beautiful. This is a beautiful spin here to head scissors. And then again, going after the limbs here. Now, Luffy is a rubber man. So, we don't know how much damage he's doing. He is busted open, and then, boom, right on his face. Lands again. His face is already busted open. 1, 2, 3. Inosuke defeats, and he didn't even go into different gear. Luffy kept it into first gear. You would have thought maybe he would have been Snake Man at one point. Obviously, this gymnasium, not big enough for him to really balloon up. But you think at the very least he would go into second gear. But no. Inosuke picks up the victory there. These matches are not anime-like. You're right, Lord Crashington. In an attempt to make these matches not terrible, I made them fast. The audience did not enjoy this match. I thought it was pretty fun. Not enough tables, ladders, or chairs, which we'll fix in our next bout, though. Yes, I could do a rematch, and it would make Luffy stronger if I did a rematch because we have created a rivalry. Folks, we're going to do another one of these streams at some point. It'll be a while, but there will be another week where I pull this out. And for that, I will try to just do all new wrestlers. I'll probably do like AEW wrestlers and like more creative characters. And maybe I'll buy like a DLC pack to get like a must-have. But I won't be I won't care about these rivalries. I'll start a new draft. Like, I'm not going to continue this draft that's in there. I'll probably delete it later. I only kept it in case I had to redo any of these matches for tonight's card. The Bear Cave Federation. Yeah, no. Yeah, this is just NXT. I'm just booking NXT in gymnasiums in various cities in America. All right, our next match. I'm going to drink a little water here. I have to hit this and stop. I have to stop each video for some reason because they're not liking it. I bet if I closed VLC and reopened it, it would work, but I'm not going to do that. This next match is a Battle of the Misters. You'll understand when it starts. It's a TLC match, which means tables, ladders, and chairs. And then something happens, and I won't say right now. The match type changed without me choosing it. I don't know why this happens. I have my theories, but I definitely don't fully understand what the fuck is going on with this match and why it did what it did. But I will tell you, this is a Battle of the Misters. There's the first character we'll see here. I had no idea someone would make this, and it's a monstrosity. The other character, I was like, this guy better be in this fucking game. And he is, thankfully. So we'll go to this. All right, here we go. This is in Chicago again. This is a TLC match. Tables, ladders, and chairs. And then, hey, check it out. It's fucking Mr. Pringle. It's the Pringles man. And he's beautiful. He's got the mustache mountain gear. He's got the giant mustache. It's Mr. Pringle at Mr. Pringle. This is a tables, ladders, and chair match, which means there's tables, there's ladders, there's chairs, and you can use all of them. And also, it's a fucking it's a Money in the Bank match, folks, and I did not choose that. I think it's because there's ladders involved, but you might have seen the Money in the Bank briefcase there. There's the Money in the Bank briefcase. Why is the Money in the Bank briefcase right there? I don't know, but it is. For some reason, this match is a Money in the Bank briefcase match where you get a title shot. So I guess if I was keeping kayfabe, the winner of this match would face the winner of the next match at a later date. Because the next match is for the men's NXT Championship. So yeah, I got Mr. Pringles in this match, and he looks fucking good and a nightmare. Dio Brando might be sponsored by Snickers, but Mr. Pringles is sponsored by Pringles. Again, I don't know why this is a Money in the Bank match, but it fucking is. And the challenger, another Mister. Can you guess who this Mister is? Coming out to a beautiful song. Yeah, that's right, it's Mr. Satan. It's motherfucking Mr. Satan. It's the second DBZ character. Because why wouldn't the fuck I do that?
And his opponent from Hall of Fame City, Ohio.
Hall of Fame
Weighing in at 208
at Dragon Ball.
Miller Saturn.
It's Miller Saturn. I don't know why it wasn't M Saturn, but it's Miller Saturn is Mr. Satan's name. Lashbrook, fun fact, Mr. Satan was my NXT champion. He was in the Hell in a Cell match that I had to stop, and because I stopped it, he lost that Hell in a Cell match. So he is the former NXT champion. Also, the belt clipped through the cape, so I'm glad I didn't do that. So once he lost the belt, I didn't have a match for him to win it. It's a very good Mr. Satan. So yeah, Mr. Satan is former NXT champion in the lore of this NXT. But he lost to the new champion who will be defending in the next match as our semi-main event. So yeah, this is a Money in the Bank match for no reason. I don't know why it's a Money in the Bank match, but it is. So tables, ladders, and chairs are all legal. You got to climb the ladder. You got to set up a ladder, climb the ladder, get the briefcase, and you win. No pinfalls, no submission. Mr. Pringle is cut as shit. Mr. Pringles, I should say. Sorry. Okay. For some reason, every CPU character loves stomping on wrists. It's a move you don't see that often in WWE, but in the game, everyone loves doing it. He is very pale. Yes, he is pale white here. All right. Working on the ankle here and the knee. Try to damage the legs, which makes sense because you got to climb the ladder. We got a suplex there. Why did Mr. Pringle not bring the ladder into the ring? I don't know. Up to the top rope here, and taunting, waiting for Mr. Satan to get up. Mr. Satan is up, then turns around and a really piss poor crossbody that hit him in the head. And now, instead of dumping him out of the ring, now Mr. Pringle gets a ladder, gets that ladder in the ring, comes in, and then goes out of the ring for no reason and gets a table. Why does he get a table? I don't know. He fucking does. You thought... Oh, no. Papyrus. Mr. Satan, or as he's known in America, Hercule, is now climbing the ladder. He is climbing that ladder. For some reason, Mr. Pringle is not stopping him. Oh, he's got the Money in the Bank briefcase, and he's doing the Money in the Bank minigame. This is the Money in the Bank briefcase minigame, which it gets harder if you're getting punched. You can't just go and grab it. You have to do a fucking minigame, and I love that the CPU versus CPU shows you the minigame. He's got him goozled. Is that going to be a choke slam? No. Mr. Satan breaks the choke hold, punches in the face. They are just punching each other. Mr. Pringle finally falls. Now we're doing the mini game. Yep, he is doing the lock picking mini game here. Mr. Satan is terrible at this mini game. Oh, he's getting good. He's doing okay. Nope, no, missed there. Mr. Pringle is just dead. I need to stress, folks, this match goes on for a little longer. It is not over yet. And we have the best spot in the world where you lose the ladder, but you're holding on the briefcase, and then you get taken down by your opponent. Okay, Mr. Pringle now has the ladder. He's setting up the ladder. The table has not been used. He's climbing the ladder. He's getting the briefcase. He is, getting punched. Some jump punches there. That's right. Falling off the ladder. The work that has already been done by Mr. Satan will continue. Why is Mr. Satan going under the ring? It's a chair, because it's a TLC match, so he can use a chair. The audience wants tables. Beautiful standing Spanish fly. Unbelievable. And then setting him up. That is a small package driver. That is a small package driver right there. For some reason, Mr. Pringle, just being a dumbass, closed the ladder and then moved it and then reopened the ladder. And then is climbing up. He's going off the ladder, folks. Big splash. That is a big splash, Mr. Pringle. Mr. Satan could be out here. This could be it. Climbing the ladder. The audience chanting, this is awesome. He has to finish the mini game that Mr. Satan started because you don't have to do it from the beginning, which is nice. Mr. Pringles, I should say, not Pringles, for some reason, also very bad at this mini game. Uh-oh, Mr. Satan is stirring. Mr. Satan is stirring. Is Mr. Satan going to... No. Mr. Pringle won. It's Mr. Pringle from Pringles, you're right. Mr. Satan, that splash took him out long enough. Mr. Precious, as the game says. Why is precious a thing you can say? I don't know. The audience thought it was mediocre. That was our third to last match. That was our fifth match of the night. That was Mr. Pringle versus Mr. Satan, a battle of the misters. Again, I need to stress to you, friends. Well, let's keep this on here because I want to look at this nightmare for a little while longer. I need to stress that I did not pick Money in the Bank. It was chosen for me. Maybe every TLC match is a Money in the Bank match. I don't know. But I chose TLC, Tables, Ladders, and Chairs, which is supposed to be just a pin match. But you can use tables, ladders, and chairs, but you win by pinning your opponent or making them submit. But for some reason, it chose to make it a Money in the Bank. And when I first saw that briefcase hanging in the air, I was like, what the fuck just happened? Is this game haunted? I don't know. But yeah, this was probably the most balanced match. We now have our two main event matches, which we will prepare for here. We have our second of two main events, back-to-back main event matches. They are both NXT title matches. Yes, it does add to the mystique. You're not wrong. I'm gonna tweet out. I'm gonna go to my profile here. We're gonna try to goose this up a little bit here by explaining what this is. So our first is going to be our men's NXT match here. That'll be our second to main event. Second to main event match starting in moments. For the NXT title, we have, I'm going to tweet out who it is, but I'll let the, we have somebody from Warcraft versus a game developer. That's right. Somebody made a game developer for this game. I assume that creation was created specifically for Kinda Funny, because Kinda Funny was doing like the Kinda Funnyverse Wrestling Federation. So I imagine that this character was created for that, which for some people you might know who it is. But that the game developers are championed because in a non-televised match, he defeated in a Hell in a Cell match, he defeated Mr. Satan to become the champion. We'll go to that now. Here's your challenger from Warcraft. He is the demon hunter that betrayed his own kind. It's Illidan. Storm Rage. You are not prepared. Which is one of his
Introducing the challenger from
Death Valley, appropriate. This is unbelievably good. Demon Hunter, which is the class he is. He's a Demon Hunter class. It's Illidan Storm Rage, everybody. His tiny little wings make me laugh every time. Look at his tiny little dragon wings. It's Illidan. Illidan is of the Demon Hunter class from Warcraft. I use him when I play Demon Hunter in Hearthstone. It is a fantastic user-generated character here, user creation. The markings are great, just top to bottom. The eye mask thing you can't really do in the game, and they figured out a way to do it. I think it's beautiful. Welcome, yes, welcome. We're in our second to main event here. for the NXT Championship. And now, pleased to introduce you to the NXT Champion. Oh yeah, the Illidan is really good. You're right. He is. It's Kojima. It's Hideo Kojima as our NXT champion. And the NXT belt does not fit well on his costume. This was a mistake. He's wearing the belt, but you can't see it because of his Death Stranding gear. He's from New York, apparently. Yeah, so the belt doesn't look good on him. It's Koji. Kojime is our champion. Oh, the baby tank. Yeah, famous New Yorker. I don't know why they picked New York, because you can pick Japan. I believe. But yeah, his belt does not look good on him, which I did not know. Look, I thought it would be funny if our main event tonight was Mr. Satan versus Kojima, and I made Mr. Satan the champion. And then that match was the Hell in a Cell match that fucked up, and I couldn't get it to work. Yes, this is New York Hideo, so don't worry, everybody. Yeah, that belt does not fit well. The NXT belt is great, but it's not fit well on him. It'll look better once he has the belt off. And this is for the NXT Championship. This is the first of two title matches tonight. This is also our this is our third longest match. It is slightly shorter than Optimus versus One Punch Man. Our main event is the longest match, including intros and closing at 10.5 minutes. So this one is New York Dan Reichert and Canadian Dan Reichert. You're right. So there's the belt. And also, he looks so much better without the belt and without some of his ring gear, his astronaut costume. This is the second time that we've had Tyler Breeze's pants on a wrestler. And again, this is a title match here. That display controls will go away. This was pre-recorded, everybody, so I don't have to play the game. I am just doing commentary here. Illidan, he's got height. He's got strength advantage here. He's doing a moonsault that nobody is home for. And Hideo is kicking him right in the fucking face. And then Lion Salt connects. A diagonal Lion Salt. That's off the second rope, so it's a Lion Salt off the top rope. And what the fuck was that? Nobody was home. He completely botched that top rope maneuver. We don't know what that was. Ooh, just go for the legs there. This is a title match, but it is under normal wrestling rules. Traditional rules here. And, ooh, lovely. That move made, not famous, but you might know that that assisted neckbreaker there. Kind of made famous by the Giant, Paul White. Now being used by the Bunny in AEW. All right, Illidan's take clear advantage here. Picks him up here. Oh, Illidan's got him up, and beautiful. I don't know the name of that maneuver, but that was fantastic. What a maneuver, indeed. All right, Illidan up the top rope here. He's taunting. Hideo Kojima to get up there, and that hurt him too. That was a really weird. That was such a strange move. That's a beautiful moonsault. Someone was home for that moonsault. 1, 2. No. A little late, ref. A little late on that count, referee, in my opinion. Shout out to Rah Rah in the audience. We love you, Rah Rah. Welcome. Punches. Lots of good punches here. Folks, if you're not following Rah Rah, you should. We're gonna do the old SO here, or SO. Yep. Shout out to Rah Rah. Give a shout out. Tossed out of the ring here. Rah Rah will be doing a fundraising stream on Thursday. That will be awesome. So you should go check out Vectroid for that, because Ramona rules. Yes. Lashbrook, the CPU can and will botch. This is an interesting stretch here. It's a submission move, but it's on the outside, which our champion knows. Obviously, belt cannot change hands with a disqualification, so Hideo Kojima does not mind doing this on the outside. Big knee to the face. That's awesome. That rules. I'm very happy to hear that, Ramona. Yeah, you've got tomorrow to make sure things aren't broken. Hopefully everything is good and you don't have to, like, restart your computer on Thursday and reset a bunch of bullshit. I hope everything goes real fucking smooth for you for Thursday. And your big announcements. Ooh, okay. Another elbow there right to the gut. So, the big question is... Oh, beautiful right here. Oh, that is lovely from Kojima. The big question is WWE 2K22 a Strand game? Because a user created Hideo Kojima in Death Stranding gear. Does that make this a Strand game? I think it doesn't. No, I don't think it does. Picking him up here. Beautiful. Ooh, taking him up again. Is he going for a Three Amigos? No. Two different, a suplex into a, okay. I don't know. Oh, picking him up Fireman's Carry here. Beautiful. Beautiful landing there from Illidan. 1, 2. No, that was so close. 2 and like 9/10 there. We almost had a new champion. Power bomb. Spins him over. Knee to the face. What? And then another moonsault. Illidan is hitting all the finishers. He's hitting all his moves here. He's going for the victory. And then going back to the basics of just wrenching the arm and hitting the rope somehow. His big horns. But Kojima's not done here. Knee to the face. Takes him down. I'm glad to hear that, Ramona. Yes, this is Illidan Storm Rage from Warcraft. Ooh, double stomp there. That's a double stomp for Kojima. Is this going to be enough, folks? 2? No. That double stomp was not enough. Oh, kick to the face. Junk, there's nothing to join. You can just watch and have fun. Choke slam. He goozled him. 1, 2, 3. And Illidan Storm Rage is our winner. Yeah, Junk, I recorded all these matches in advance. I'm just doing commentary and we're watching some matches and hanging out. But yeah, Illidan with a choke slam from hell. That totally wins that belt. Referee scared shitless of our new champion, Illidan. He already has a belt and now he has 2. Yeah, that's right. Illidan Storm Rage, the Demon Hunter, who betrayed his own people for power, while he was attempting to save them, but gave in to it. Indeed, the audience thought that was mediocre. I think that was rad. That is, I will say this. I think our main event is the best wrestling match of the night, but that one is really fun because I love that. I love that like just like real weird botches in this one. Burning Crusade was such a big launch. Hell yeah. Burning Crusade was cool. That was my my expansion where I was still really invested because I wasn't beta World of Warcraft, but I was an early adopter. My buddy Brian got a lot of people in the New York scene, the New York comedy scene, to get into it because he got like a couple people to try it out because it worked on their laptops, and then like some cool people were playing it, and by cool I mean like cool comedy, so not that cool, and they got really fucking into it, and then I got into it because it was great. We had a mediocre, yeah. I got into it because a lot of my friends were playing, and I liked playing Warcraft 2 and 3, so I was like, yeah, I'll get into World of Warcraft. I'll try an MMO. I never did EverQuest, so I'll do this. And it was just like, oh no, this is my only video game now. Our guild of just comedy people, eventually, like some people got out of it, they weren't as into it. And then my buddy Brian, who got me into it, he quit because he had to join a raiding guild because he got into raiding. So he needed a guild that was going to take the game seriously. And then he quit playing Hearthstone when he went back to college because he wanted to finish his degree and knew he couldn't. He's like, I have to buy a computer. I have to sell my gaming laptop and buy a computer so I can use Maya on it because I'm going back to school. There's probably never another chance I can talk about the House of Uster. So I did right there. Yes. But yeah, like I barely did like raids, let alone be in a raiding group. So, but I did play a lot of World of Warcraft, and I play a lot of Hearthstone. And sometimes characters from Warcraft that I remember really liking end up being cards in Hearthstone, and I'm like, oh. All right. Totally. Yes. Some people want their video games to be a second job or their primary job, and I am not one of those people. I have to look up how to spell this character's last name because I did not write it down. We are coming up to our main event here. That's our last Sata. Okay, I did not remember how to say this person's last name, and I don't want to say it now because I want you to see it, but I am gonna tweet it out. Our main event I think, is going to be pretty good. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised with our main event. It is for the NXT Women's Championship. Let's see. Okay. It does feature our only actual wrestler because one of the other characters didn't end up making it into the draft, so I couldn't put her in the game. So I picked I drafted a real wrestler. But I will say this. We get to see how legitimately terrible our real wrestler's hair is. Her hair is so fucking bad in this, and people actually worked on it, not fans of the game. People who got paid by 2K to make this game fucked up this character. Also, by the time the game came out, she had been released from her contract at WWE and is now in AEW and was a champion there for a brief period. So we're gonna load this game up now, Gear. Okay, this is again in Chicago. This is our main event. Here is Toni Storm. This is a real wrestler, Toni Storm. She's got a kind of 80s throwback gimmick. A user did not make this. People who got paid money, employees of 2K, made this terrible version of Toni Storm. Her hair is awful in this game. Look at it. Look how fucking bad it is. Jesus. And like her face is off from how the person looks. Like they didn't, obviously, Toni Storm, an NXT wrestler, did not that made main roster for a brief period, did not warrant a face scan. But her hair is awful compared to our NXT champion, who is making her way to the ring right now. I don't know if you could guess this, but yes, not a priority. Just another spicy. Here she is from Japan. She is the Meat Master. It's fucking Chie for Persona 4, motherfuckers. I made Chie the NXT Women's Champion because it's my draft and I can do what the fuck I want. So I went with Persona 4's best girl, Chie.
And introducing the champion.
Yep, she's the Beef Master.
She is
She's from Japan.
women's champion, Shani Suzuki.
That's obviously not her name. I actually think it's rude to do just another Japanese name, but yeah. Chie Satonaka is our women's champion. The NXT Women's Champion, Chie. She's the Beef Master, as that's her Twitter handle. The jacket is perfect. The skirt is good. The shoes are perfect. Obviously, she didn't have midriff. Really, in the game world, that I can remember. I got to put the shitty Christian TV characters in it. Yes. I don't do any create character stuff. That's just not my jam. But I love showcasing them. Yeah. So other than like having maybe more belly than you would expect from Chie, yes, Lord Crafton, and she grew. You know. Of course, this is teen Chie, and not future studying to be a police officer Chie. This is in the era where we like Chie until she becomes a cop. Look, do we know if she actually ever became a cop? No. Do we know that she wanted to become one? Yes, we do know that. That she wanted to be a small town police officer after a detective became evil and killed students. She was like, yep, I'm going to join the police force. Dumb teens. Oh, yeah. Ramona, it would be great if you could just import shit. But they definitely... Like, yeah, you gotta, like, challenge people to make you in the game, really. But also, maybe people will want to do that for the AW game that comes out next year. So this is a championship match. This is our main event match tonight. Chie is our champion, which I love. She does wrestle in the jacket. Again, I need to remind you, Toni Storm is in the video game. She is a created wrestler by paid people, and her hair is garbage. She's clipping, her own hair is clipping, and gross looking. Whoa, beautiful. Beautiful suplex there from Chie. The created characters are so excellent. Again, I did use some custom settings here for the CPUs to make them good wrestlers. They still screw up, but they're supposed to be competent. Beautiful. I don't know how that's supposed to hurt your stomach, but it does, apparently. Tilt-a-whirl. Beautiful. To the second rope. Is Toni going to capitalize on this? No, just the knee to the back. That is capitalizing, I guess. Yes. Oh, this going for damaged legs. Kicked off there. Chie doing a roll here, and then just squeezing at the chest, and then, or stomach, I should say, and then just punches to the side of the face, and then slamming Toni's head to the mat. Oh, nope. Denied. Okay, we got a suplex. Ooh, snap. And nope, Chie fights out of that delayed, and then German suplex, a German release suplex there. Ooh, and then there's just a chop to the back of the head. A drop chop, kicks to the head. Chie cheering on the crowd, and then a nerve pinch. That's just a neck pinch, I should say. Stomping the elbow. You hate to see it. Ooh, just punches to the face. And lovely suplex there. Release German suplex. I don't know why Chie has so many suplexes. Lovely elbow there. One. Rope break. Too close to the ropes. Should have dragged her. Maybe would have lost some time there. But went for it, hoping that she was knocked out. Getting Toni back to there. Nope. Denied. Going for a suplex there. This time, she does get the delayed. Pivots, shows off her power. All the blood rushing to Chie's head. Ooh, a little taunt there. And then the release. Finally, for that. Oh, sweeped out, kick to the face. Just punches here. Just so many punches from Chie. Again, Toni's hair, just awful looking in the real game. Setting up again here for a suplex. Ooh, shows off her own, but nope, Toni fights out of it. And then a German of her own. Not a release this time. Follows through on it. Oh, Toni doesn't know what to do there. Off the ropes and... a off-the-ropes kick to the back of the head. Oh, and just a punch. Just a punch, and now some slaps and chops. Some kicks. Punches. Kicks. And suplex. A German suplex there. German release suplex. Both of these wrestlers relying on suplexes off the ropes. And another kick to the head. Toni Storm going back to the well here. Oop. Getting up to the top rope here. Getting fancy with it this time, though, Toni. Maybe taking a little too long. Big frog splash. Not just a frog splash. And setting up to do some damage here. Yep. Again, stomps to the hand. Not something you see a lot in regular wrestling. Every CPU character wants to do that in this game. Oh, reversal. Kick to the back of the knee. Scoop. Slammed. Cheering the crowd on. Another nerve pinch. Just in a very weird position, not even near the neck. The shoulder pinch. Swooped out the legs. Oh, doing some damage to that leg there. A lot of damage to the ankle here. Tony's really twisting that ankle. Finally releases. Gets her up. Set up for another suplex. Yep. Textbook suplex there. Tony, lots of suplex. Oh, kick to the face. Jay with some slaps. Lots of wild slaps. Drop kick to the knee. Beautiful drop kick to that knee. And then, whoop. Swinging. Clubbing blow there. Ooh, kick to the face. Breaks it. Off the ropes. Tony goes outside. We are outside, folks, here. This is no man's land. This is not a place you want to be. Again, champion's advantage, though. Ooh, beautiful toss there. And then, ooh, just dropping blow right to the face. Chie setting up some chops. Camera angle is not great. Uh-oh, chicken wing. Ooh. Face first right there. Ooh, some chops, some slaps. This could be Tony's night, everybody. Ooh, but a kick breaking up there. Chie. She doesn't make it all the way to the stairs, but she does go down. I don't know if you can actually hit people into the stairs. Oh, going for a suplex? Oh, there's a back body drop there, not a suplex. I thought we were going to get German, but that's just back body drop. And then, nope, Chie decides she's getting back in the ring. Does not want a double countout. Does not want to win the way. And taunts with a double bird. We're gonna see that again, folks. Here, we are gonna see that again. I believe that is a Stone Cold Steve Austin double bird right here. So we'll get back in here. Chie decides to get back in the ring and taunt to power up with the double bird. That is right. That is a double bird from Chie. And then a bunch of slaps. Setting up here. Beautiful suplex. And then knee to the face from Chie. Picks her up by the neck. Tosses her again. Woman handling. Toni Storm. Oh, and then setting her up. Beautiful. Beautiful there. Submission hold here. She's got her. She's not fully arching back, so it's not a full, like, Walls of Jericho. Releases it, though. We don't know why, but released it. Tony was not going to give up there. Waits for her to get up, and then beautiful. Beautiful there. 1, 2, 3. With a chicken wing power bomb, Chie Satonaka is your still reigning and defending NXT Women's Champion. And that is our longest match on the card, and by far, I think, our best match. There are no pauses, there are no breathing spots in one of these, because it's a video game, but also, and for whatever reason, the audience decided that was a disappointing match, and as far as I can tell, I don't know how to get the audience to like, I don't know how to get the audience to like matches. I think you actually, I believe, because it is the My GM mode, that the audience just won't like you at first. Like, you have to do a bunch of bullshit. I don't know. But yeah, to me, that was the best match of the night. Partially because I think Chie is great. Also because Tony's hair is so bad. And I do wonder if there's a creator wrestler that, like, someone just made of Toni Storm that's actually better. Because you can create wrestlers that are already in the game if you want. Let's see. Any other characters that I didn't put in this? There's another Sailor Scout that was supposed to be in the game. I was supposed to have Sailor Jupiter in the game, but she didn't end up in my draft pool. I don't know why, which is why I ended up paying for Toni Storm. And by paying, I mean using my GM bucks to short. I borrowed her for a couple weeks because you want to bring in new people, so you don't have just your same draft losing every time. So I was going to have Sailor Venus in there. There are some characters that I would download, but they do require you to have costume pieces from DLC characters, and I didn't feel like spending more money. I might do that in the future. Maybe I'll like get some DLC. I'm gonna keep my eye to see if DLC packs go on sale, because if they do, I'll pick up some DLC packs of some wrestlers to have some costumes. But like Zoro from One Piece looked really good. I would like to have Zoro in the game in the future, but that required some gear, and so I wasn't going to do that. The Kind of Funny community put in some people. I believe that's why Hideo Kojima is in there, because for a little while, Kind of Funny was doing some custom stuff. It looks like some people deleted some of those characters because they did that a while ago. So I was hoping, like, people haven't done League of Heels stuff, which I understand because we're not really active. I was hoping they did. I did look for that. I searched for like funny characters, which is how I found Mr. Pringles. But anime was anime obviously gave the most rewards. And then when I looked for AEW, I do have Orange Cassidy and I have Eddie Kingston, and Evil Uno. Evil Uno's mask looks great in this game. But of course I downloaded those folks. Evil Uno's not even going to be in the main version of the AEW game. It sounds like he's probably going to be DLC. So, yeah. The fact that there's not a Dr. Tracksuit is a bummer. I would have loved to have a Dr. Tracksuit in there. I did search for it, but no one had made one. I think because Jeff wasn't... if Jeff was covering the game, for an extended period of time, maybe somebody would have made one. Or if League of Heels was an active concern, which it's not. Somebody made a bunch of people made League of Heels stuff for a few video games here and there, and we've actually used some of those characters before. Originally planned, we never got around to it. I wanted to have Dan Reichert versus Mega Ran as their characters because I just think that's very fun. Like, you could just do that. Someday we'll do something like that. I don't have the audience. I do want to I will probably do an AEW stream. I don't think I'm going to get any wrestlers to be on it, honestly. I could try to, but I don't think I would have the audience for that to justify it. I do hope that Jeff does cover the AEW game Fight Forever, and I would imagine that if he does cover it, he might be able to get some wrestlers to do some shenanigans, because he doesn't have more wrestling connections than I do, but he has higher profile wrestling connections. You know what I mean? Like, I could make the call. Like, I could do something with some people who are in AEW but not in the game. You know what I mean? Like, I could get somebody in the guise of promoting the video game to like do a stream, like be a stream guest. Like, I can do that. But I would have to like really know ahead of time and really do my best to promote such a thing. Like, I would have to like really plan that out to try to get as many people on my stream as possible. And also the people that I would be able to book already have their own streams that would get far bigger of an audience. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to get more people than Orange Cassidy doing his own stream, but I could probably book OC. Because I knew him when he was wrestling under another character name. And have booked him as Orange Cassidy for my comedy wrestling stuff before. We've never had him for League of Heels. We've only had a couple wrestlers for that, but almost all of them were Chikara people, because that, especially PAX Unplugged, was very easy to book Chikara people those years. Now would be harder because Chikara's not a thing, but there are still Philly-based wrestlers that will come to a thing. They will do a thing if it means they can maybe sell a little bit of merch now and again. I'm kind of rambling there. That is the end. That was our main event. So again, I will read through the card. Hopefully the VOD should be fine here on Twitch. My local recording that's going up on YouTube may get muted because of Tony Storm's entrance and because of the Miz entrance that one wrestler used. That music might trip up that. So hopefully it'll just mute sections and won't block it, because I think this was really fun. Again, I'll just read the card down. We had our opener was Optimus Prime versus Saitama, aka One Punch Man. We had a tag team Extreme Rules match of Tom Holland Spider-Man, specifically Tom Holland, and Goku versus the Red Imposter from Among Us and Dio Brando from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. We had a one-on-one match, Alan B. Beardsley from G Gundam versus Sailor Jupiter, Makoto. Anya from Spy Family versus Dawn from Pokemon, the Gen 4 Pokemon trainer Dawn. In a tables match, an Extremes Rules match, Inosuke versus Luffy. Luffy from, obviously from One Piece, versus Inosuke, the pig mask wearing guy from Demon Slayer. The TLC match, which for some reason was a Money in the Bank match, I did not choose that. Mr. Pringle versus Mr. Satan from Dragon Ball Z versus the Mr. Pringle from Pringles. The NXT title, Hideo Kojima losing his championship to Illidan Storm Rage. And the main event, Chie Satonaka from Persona 4 retaining her championship against actual real-life wrestler who used to be in WWE and was in this game and then was released and is now in AEW, former women's champion in AEW, Toni Storm. But yeah, a bunch of cowboy wrestlers. Yes. But yeah, that was a fun card. So thanks everybody for hanging out. We're done here on this stream, but we're not done in general because we end every stream with a raid. Before we even get this raid started though, real quick, while I got your attention, Thursday stream, for me, 9 p.m. Eastern, tentative. I will be in Philadelphia. My room has free Wi-Fi, my hotel room. Now, it's free Wi-Fi for the hotel, so it could be terrible. I do not think there is a paid tier that you can pay money for. If there is, I'll get it. So I will do a test when I get to my hotel to see if I can stream. I have a Lego set. I have a little Lego like Wolverine set. It's like a one stream build. Thank you, Aristofan. I appreciate that. So I'll be at PAX Unplugged this weekend. I arrive on Thursday. No stream on Saturday. Tentative stream on Thursday. Keep an eye on my Twitter. I will let you know. I will mention it in my Discord as well. But Rara, Vectroid Live, is streaming. Ramona is streaming on Thursday at 11 a.m. Pacific. Starting there, it is a big fundraiser stream looking at some cursed and weird and great maybe DVDs. There will be incentives. There will be donations aplenty. There will be fun friends that will stop in. After I stream, if my stream doesn't work, maybe my Discord voice will work. I don't know. My laptop does not love Discord, so I might not be able to. But I will definitely give it a try. I might stop in depending on that. But yeah, check that out because that's Rara and Rara rules. We are going to raid, though. That is how we end every stream, is with a raid. I'm going to find somebody cool out there that we want to hang out with, that we can spend a little time with here. Has my mic sounded like shit all night? Or is my headphones like shit? I'm going to... Hold on a second. I'm going to take my headphones off. It's my headphones. My headphones sound like shit. Okay. That's fun. You sound fine. Thank you, Lord Crescent. My headphones are being weird. So that's fun. Oh yes, yeah. I don't really compress so much. Okay. It just sounds like I get. It's probably the cable, because I have an extended cable on my headphones to get to my system. So it's probably the connector there that I just got to fiddle with. But we're gonna rate. Thank you everybody for being here. I really appreciate it. Mary Kish is playing The Night Witch, which I don't know anything about. Mary normally streams on Mondays, but she is streaming tonight on a Tuesday because she didn't stream yesterday. Mary Kish is a wonderful person with a great community. Even though she does work for Twitch, and Twitch made a poor decision in not removing some terrible groups that are involved in charity. We do not hold Mary Kish fucking responsible for that shit. We do know that Mary Kish works really hard among Twitch as a Twitch employee from the inside to make that place better for not just people that work there, but for the community at large. So we do not hold it personally against Mary Kish when Twitch makes poor decisions. like not removing garbage charities that are just trying to hurt people from their charities list. We call out the bullshit, but we also understand that it's not fucking Mary's problem. Thank you for ringing the bell. Here's the bell. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Ramona. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. We're going to go raid Mary Kish because she rules. So feel free to come along on this raid. I don't know anything about the Night Witch, except it looks to be some sort of side-scroller with things. But also, Mary is not currently on camera, so I don't know what's going on, but we'll still go join the raid anyway. Thanks so much for being here, friends. I hope you have a great night. Appreciate you coming in for this silly thing, and I will see you hopefully on Thursday, but definitely next Monday when I'm back here in Philly. From Philly, back here in South Carolina. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye.